Hey, what's up my guardians, how you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 Season of Plunder video. Glitched Xur is back today for the reset for September the 6th, 2022. So let's hop over there and let's see what Xur has for us today. Once again, thanks for watching my guardians. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, Glitched Xur is back in the EDZ in the Winding Cove. Now, if you didn't know, if you're a new light guardian, Xur can show up for a few hours after reset, so you need to act fast if you haven't picked up any other old items. And yeah, head back over here and let's go check it out and see what Xur has for us today. You can parkour up, you come through this little cave, and bam, there is Ziggity Xur. Let's go. Now, of course, Xur had returning the illustrious, the illuminous exotic engram. So you can get after all of these old exotics. No exotics, but we do have some random rolls for two of them. That's always here. Dead Man's Tale and one for the Hawk Moon. Well, let's go over the rolls this week and Glitched Xur for the Hawk Moon. Let's go. Same thing from last week. We got Arrowhead Break, Alloy Magazine, Snapshots, and of course, we have Texture Grip. Fantastic roll, not a god roll, but a pretty decent roll for the Hawk Moon. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, my guardians, we have a random roll for the Dead Man's Tale. And last week it was fantastic, which means it's fantastic. The Glitched Xur was add random rolls. Hopefully Monday will bring that back. But for this week, of course, for Glitched Xur, we have Hammer Forged Rifling, Armor Piercing Rounds, and we have Moving Target, and last but not least, Fitted Stock. And fantastic roll for a Glitched Xur, if I don't say so myself. So yeah, definitely pick it up and add it to your collection. Now for our legendaries, we have the Chroma Rush Auto Rifle. Now last week it was a pretty fantastic roll, and it is a fantastic roll this week all over again. Let's go over it one more time. We got a reload masterwork with full born on that bad boy, diagonal rifling for a little bit increased stability. So you definitely want more range, but we're gonna work things out. We got steady rounds on this bad boy, so you got plenty of stability with dynamic sway and adrenaline junkie. So I would definitely keep everything exactly where it is, unless you need a little bit more stability. And you're looking at pretty much almost a god roll if we of course had a range masterwork on this bad boy. Of course, we have a reload masterwork. Stability masterwork would have been really good too. But you definitely want to range masterwork on here, and then with everything the way it is, you're talking about having yourself a god roll. But still, a fantastic roll, Mr. Xur. So definitely pick this bad boy up if you don't have it and add it to your collection. Next up, we have the Golden Outpost Rifle. Now this is going to be a 340 RPM high impact frame pulse rifle. In my opinion, 340s need to be buffed. So for me, it's already a hard pass because it's so really hard for you to get really consistent kills in PvP without getting killed. Got chamber compensator full born on this bad boy. Let's keep it right there. Alloy magazine, as well as a pendant magazine. Zen moment, which is fantastic for pretty much any weapon, especially if you need a little bit more stability, especially if you're on console. And head seeker trait. So all in all, it's not a horrible roll with the range masterwork. I just think 340s needs a little bit of a buff, you know what I mean? And if they did, then they would be able to, you know, outgun, you know, let's say a hand cannon, which is not going to do. You know, so for me, it's a hard pass for the Golden Owl, but still not a horrible roll. Next up, the Enigma draw sidearm, 260 RPM precision frame on this sidearm, and this one has some pretty fantastic rolls on it. But then again, it's not a god roll, not at all. Well, let's go over. We got Control SAS, Farpoint SAS, as well as two mods is going to make things a little bit better. Got Alloy Magazine, Dependent Mag, Triple Tap, and Rangefinder, which is excellent for pretty much any weapon to get a little bit more range. You know what I mean? So for the Enigma draw, for me, it's a hard pass with the handling masterwork. You can get this one in full auto as well. So for me, I would love it if it was in full auto. Few mods away from being a god roll. So like I said, for me, it's a hard pass for the Enigma's draw. But you can pick it up if you indeed want it. Next up, we have the Farthest shotgun. It's going to be 65 RPM precision frame on this bad boy. Let's go over the traits because all shotguns are a little bit OP. Am I right? We got Smoothborn on this bad boy, which is not bad at all. We also have barrel shroud, a little bit more stability and handling. I'm gonna keep it right there for the range. Extended magazine and accurized rounds for even more range. So between those two, you got pretty nice range. Should work out very, very good for you. We got ensemble tray, and last but not least, trench barrel, making this a pretty fantastic roll. A little bit of a hybrid roll, leaning more towards the PvE side of things with the handling masterwork. But then again, shotguns do work in PvE and in PvP. So pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Distant Tumulus Sniper Rifle, 140 RPM rapid fire frame, which deep reserves. They got full-blown diagonal rifling on this bad boy, a little bit of accurized rounds, extended mags, pulse monitor, and quick draw, which is pretty good for any weapon. So all in all, not a horrible roll for this. You're gonna have to tap a Guardians quite a few times to kill them in PvP, and in PvE it should be pretty decent as well, with a little bit of solar damage and a handling masterwork. Not bad, but then again, it's not a god roll, but not bad, and not bad at all. Pick it up, add it to your collection if you indeed need that sniper rifle. Alright, next up, my Guardians, we have another weapon called the Shattered Cipher Machine Gun. Very hard to get a really good roll on this. 900 RPM rapid fire frame. Let's go over. We got extended barrel on this bad boy, small bore. So I'm definitely going to keep it right there for a little bit more stability and handling. You'll definitely need range. So, you know, don't have that on this one though. Flare magwell and steady rounds. So yeah, you might want to keep it right there for more range. Like I said, field prep and adrenaline junkie, making this a little bit of a hybrid roll, but still should do some work in PvE and PvP. 900 is a hose, and it's going to take all of the clip to put down one Guardian. And if you miss a few shots, it's pretty much a no-go. So for me, hard pass for PvP, but for PvE, it's going to be fantastic. Pick it up and add it to your collection. Next up, we have the Royal Entry Rocket Launcher. Precision frame, 15 RPM, one in a magazine, but hey, it has a small auto-tracking missiles, so it's already starting off good. With a little bit of void damage, let's go over this because we got some pretty fantastic rolls on this one. We got a velocity, a masterwork, so with that, it's going to get that rocket there to your target a whole lot more. Linear compensator, so I'm definitely keep it right there for the blast. Merc. We got that implosion round, so we got a loveliness happening right here with a Genesis trait, Thresh for that trait to get a little bit more super energy, and held back with Vanguard's Vindication. It's a pretty freaking good roll right here. Not bad at all. With the implosion round, and because of velocity, masterwork is going to get it there faster, and the auto tracking missile, the Royal Entry is going to be a fantastic weapon. So if you need yourself a void rocket launcher, I would definitely pick up the Royal Entry. Now for our lovely armor set, we have the Opulence set. And the Opulence set is very, very nice looking. At least it was when it first came out. For me, it's going to be a hard pass for everything on here except for the boots. The boots are going to have a total of 66, which isn't horrible. Of course, the bond is the bond, and the helmet is decent looking for transmog, if I don't say so myself. And last but not least, like I said, we have the boots, which is the only one that you can kind of work with at a total of 66. You know, not bad. Not bad at all, Mr. Xur. So there we have it. Glitched out Xur for us this week, my Guardian, September the 6th, 2022. Hope you and yours have a wonderful day. And once again, thanks for watching, my Guardian. As always, if you are new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gaming, upload a wide variety of videos, range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.